Hey everyone, it's Juan. Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. And if you're new to this, welcome. I've gotten so much good feedback and comments from the last vlog. So if you reached out, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. And I think reaching out and helping one another is the best way that we're all going to get through this. As you might have already guessed, this is the second video meant to be an update of what's going on with my life. So just a quick summary of what's going on. As I was filming this, it's been just over 2 weeks since the University of Michigan shut down, and it's been about half a week since the governor of Michigan ordered a shelter in place for the entire state. Yeah, so things have been accelerating pretty quickly. So like many of you, I had to change many aspects of my life. I've had to change how I exercise. Shout out to my volleyball crew. I miss you guys a lot. I've changed how I interact with friends. I've changed how I go out and shop, especially for groceries. I've changed my cooking habits. Definitely just super aware of like what things are dirty and what things are clean. It actually kind of reminds me of when I used to work in a biolab. So fun fact, I actually did work in a biolab. I was a bio major before I switched to computer science. And just reminds me of the times when we worked in lab and we're super paranoid by cross contaminations, and we were super meticulous about which things were dirty, which things were clean. Honestly just reminds me of that all over again. I think at least for me, the initial shock and adrenaline rush of this whole coronavirus thing has subsided, and I'm trying my best to just find a new rhythm and to get back into a new routine. At least for me, I found out that the quicker I'm able to find a new routine, the better I'm able to cope with the whole situation. I'm glad the community also is trying its best to just find order in all this madness and try to go back to what they're used to. So for example, in the computer science department, we're trying to restart our security paper reading group, online of course, so I'm pretty super excited about that. The only downside is that of course we don't get free food since it's online. And the free food is actually something that I usually always look forward to, as most grad students might attest to, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But despite all this, I think, in my opinion, it's been not easy to completely change my routine. My productivity has suffered quite a bit. I mean, it's pretty hard when the same area you work is the same area where you watch movies and play games. And speaking of games, I've been playing more of that recently since I can't go out. I've actually re-downloaded MapleStory and got a few of my friends to join, so we play pretty regularly. Actually, I realized I've been playing a lot of games. I don't actually have Animal Crossing yet though I heard it was a pretty late game, so if this goes on for any longer, I might actually consider getting that. And perhaps like many of you, I found myself on social media a lot: Reddit, Instagram, Twitter. Alright, time for a quick confession. I actually downloaded TikTok, and I've been actually trying to do some of the dances. It's actually quite fun, and it's a good way to just move your body when you actually can't go out all that much. So while I increase my social media intake, one thing I've definitely tried to decrease is how much time I spend reading news. I feel like my desire to stay informed works at cross purposes right now with my need to stay sane and just not be super anxious about what's going on in this world. So I've definitely been trying to be like, all right, like that's enough coronavirus videos for today. Let's stop this and move on and do something else. Like, I don't know, a pet video. Instead, I've been using the time to do stuff that I've been putting off. I've been watching a lot of movies that I've added to my list. I've also been trying out new recipes. Shout out to Subtle Asian Cooking. They have some really good recipes on there if you're interested in trying out different Asian foods. And holy crap, we Asians use so much garlic. I think I've gone through so much ginger and garlic these past few weeks. It's insane. And things are different now, and I've been trying to keep that in mind while I adjust to a new lifestyle and routine. Keep in mind that while I'm trying to adjust and find a routine within all this madness, that this is actually still madness. It's not normal at all. This is not what life should be. And so I've been telling myself that it's okay to have that extra snack. I've been eating so many freaking hot Cheetos. It's ridiculous. It's okay to watch that extra episode of The Office. It's okay if your productivity slacks a little. It's okay if you play some games with your friends. Whatever you need to do to make sure that you're also mentally healthy, because that's also important, right? While I'm trying to definitely take care of my physical health, I think it's also important to take care of your mental health as well. So these things hit some people differently than others. For some people, it's way more difficult. And so even if you're doing well, make sure that you reach out and check up on your friends and loved ones to make sure they're doing all right too. Anyway, that was a quick update on what's going on in my life. Thanks everyone for watching. And I love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, or just shoot me a message. I love reading what you have to say via email or other message on social media. So keep them coming. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe. I'll see you next time.